All right, so the last day of the KEEN EMxAI Hackspace, and I want to show you because I'm very excited on what we ended up making. So the team that we got was Team Cranberries, which is kind of like a Wisconsin fruit. So we were all given different Wisconsin fruit and food names. So the project that we ended up making has some story like this. What if there is like an exciting idea about how to emote entrepreneurial mindset in faculty teaching, and then in student learnings, and then what happens when a faculty is super excited about it and they kind of like look into different ideas and keen cards, and they really want to reflect those aspects of entrepreneurial mindset, such as curiosity, connections, and creating value in their classrooms and their course outlines. So what happens then? They try to implement those. They ask for feedback from their fellow peers or colleagues, and that kind of like is a time-consuming process, and kind of like there is not always plenty of feedback that other experienced faculties on entrepreneurial mindset can provide to new faculties. So that's why we kind of like came up with something that is also connected to an exciting idea that you can see on the screen, that was presented by one of our teammate, which is, imagine every instructor having an AI instructional coach that provides non-evaluative feedback after each class, recognizing strengths, suggesting improvements, and helping faculty become more reflective and effective educators over time. Isn't it wonderful how this idea was submitted before we came into this Hackspace, and we ended up making something that is from this crazy idea. So let's actually go into our app and show what it does. But before I actually show what this does, is that I want to talk a little bit about how this idea of using videos in the classroom actually came up. We were 6 people in the team, and me and Jeff was actually talking about how we can incorporate videos, like improve our own teaching, how we can actually use AI to kind of like help us with improving our teaching, where the AI will be kind of like giving us feedback on how we can improve certain aspects of teaching and connect us to resources by looking at how we teach in our classroom video. So let's now upload one video here, which was shared by one of our teammates from a class that he teaches. And so you can see like this is actually a real class video with a presentation and everything, and kind of like you can put the names of the title, like for example, this is overridden methods, course is object-oriented programming. It's already there. There are also options where you can upload your transcript directly. You can also upload course materials and slides and everything that you really want, and then you hit run the evaluation. So it's kind of like going into its knowledge base, and it's trying to evaluate, okay, what are some of the things that I can provide the instructor some evaluation on, and it's ready. Like look at this, how wonderful it is. It provides it actually goes into the project, and it kind of like gives you what are some of the observable EM learning outcomes that you can see from this project, what are some constructive improvements, and then what are some connections to resources. Like look at card number 3111, which is analysis of classroom survey data, and then there are some other papers that you can look into. So it's kind of like wonderful. And also remember that this is not just another AI tool. It's kind of like depending on the knowledge base that has been used to kind of like improve this model, which includes the 3 C's rubric, which is from the EM learning outcomes paper, which is this field guide, and then anchoring the 3 C's, which is kind of like the paper, which is a literature review done by a lot of the EM scholars out there. And it is also informed by the quad, which was kind of like our mission resource for this event. So I hope you liked this project. Let me know if there is any questions, and hopefully with support from the foundation we'll be able to kind of like keep improving this project, and I'm super excited about this. Thank you.